Country Club in Palo, Ohio, one of the big fans of the show. Dig Appaya, welcome to the father-son coast-to-coast hotline.
Hey guys, thanks for the invite. Glad to be here. Big shoes to fill with Andy. Obviously, I'm not going to bring that perspective, but what I'm going to bring is one as a player who has a passion for the game. So hopefully that'll resonate with your viewers and, give them some data and we'll see what happens.
Well, we'll see if you can hang with the fans of the show, man. They know a lot about data.
I know.
Golf, watch out, man.
Yeah, they're going to be excited to hear it because most of us are horrible at golf. So you're probably better than all our viewers. Okay.
Hey, Dick, before we dig into golf, you like that? All right, before we get into golf here, I want to look at your LinkedIn profile, man, get you some leads because you are a account executive tech expert at selling, man. Look at those brands, IBM, Oracle, Dell. Man, you are just knocking it down with sales, tech sales, man.
It's tech sales or sales is a lot like golf because every day you try and get better, right? No matter how good you've been, every day you show up and you try to just get just that 1%, right? You guys have heard about the 1% rule. You just try and get 1% better. Same in golf, same in sales, because, whatever you did last quarter doesn't matter, Gary, as you well know. It's what are you going to do for me this quarter?
That's right, baby.
Right? So, yeah, same in golf. Nobody cares what you shot last week.
Hey, I got a question for you, though. On your licenses and certifications on your LinkedIn profile, you're a certified cloud sales ninja. Now, what does that mean? And I notice it expires in like a month. So what are you going to do, man?
Oh,
that thing's
my
expires.
God.
What are you going to do it again?
Range, man. I have to go to the cloud driving range, and hit some balls.
My God.
Hey.
So a big part of who I'm with today, Checkpoint Software Technologies, so we're a cybersecurity company. And so cloud security is a big part of what we do. So, they want us to get certified in all the cloud technologies and all the cloud nomenclature and how we can secure cloud workloads. So,
wait, any of you fans out there that need cloud tech, Dig is your man. Check him out. He's out there on LinkedIn. Hey, let's jump into the British Open. The 2021 British Open tees off tomorrow. We're recording this on Wednesday. You all might get it on Thursday. Royal St. George's in England. The course is in Sandwich, England. That's quite a name there. And it's hosted the championship 14 times. Royal St. George's, a true links course. Now, don't give us your pick yet, Dig. We're going to ask you that in a minute, but we want to talk about some of the players, kick around the players a little bit. It's got a few of the players and their odds. We're trying to help some of our fans bet this and win a bet. Let's look at the favorite of this whole thing. By far the favorite, Jon Rahm, 7-1, going for a second major in a row after winning his first title, the U.S. Open last month. What's your view on Jon Rahm and how he's playing?
So I think Rahm is probably rolling into this with the best momentum, right? I mean, so he won the U.S. Open. He was leading the Memorial by 8 strokes when he got disqualified. And then last weekend, he almost won the Scottish Open. And I watched the final round, and he parred the 16, which was a par 5. And so he came in 2 strokes behind the winner. And it was a 3-man playoff. So Rahm could have very easily been in the conversation. So he's definitely got the game. The thing about open links golf is it's all about creativity. He's got that. It's so different than United States golf courses, right? Tree line, you have to hit high, soft shots. Not out there, man. You got to hit the little runners. You got to hit. My light just died on me. Sorry, guys.
So you kind of like Jon Rahm a little bit. I can see you kind of leaning toward him. Hey, do you know since World War II, only 4 guys have won the U.S. Open and the British Open in the same calendar year? Ben Hogan, Lee Trevino, Tom Watson, Tiger Woods, the only 4 to win them both in the same year. So Jon Rahm could join that group, Dig.
Yeah. So a little history around. A local favorite, Ben Curtis, won his only major at Royal St. George's, and he played at Kent State. Royal St. George's is in Kent, England. Little
Golden Flashes. Let's go.
Little trivia there, and check this out. He was a 500-1 long shot.
Hey, there you go.
So
look at Mickelson when he won his major, he was what did we say? 10,000 to 1.
Yeah, something like that.
Mickelson.
Yeah, crazy. And then the last guy to win there was Darren Clark, our hometown hero, and he was 200 to 1 long shot when he won, and he beat Phil and DJ, back in 2011. So just a little trivia there from
the leader could come from way back in the pack. You're right. Hey, let's look at that Bryson Brooks matchup. Everybody wants to talk about Bryson and Brooks. Bryson collapsed on the back 9 at the U.S. Open. He made a caddy change. He seems to be kind of going the wrong direction. Brooks, 4-time major champion. He's finished 7th or better in three of his last 4 majors. What do you think about Brooks and Bryson? Who wins that matchup?
Brooks, his game is geared for the majors. So I just think he is. I think he'll do better than Bryson will. I think Bryson has a lot of things going on. He's got the game, but he's got so many other things happening, internally, right? And golf is so mental. New caddy, right? He's having a spat with Brooks, right? This ongoing. It's kind of like kind of like a little boy squabble, but it is what it is.
That can mess you up though. Could you ever played with a caddy that kind of got inside your head and messed you up, man? I could see that kind of bother me if I didn't get along with the caddy. What do you think, T Money?
Well, I mean, I think he'll get along with the caddy fine. It's if he plays Brooks at any point and gets paired with him or he gets close to him. What about you, Dig? Are you more of a Brooks player? You get out there, you play with flow, you're just kind of in the game. You don't really practice much. You're a gamer. Or are you more analytical? You out there making sure you got the right wind speed and the right distance and looking at the green and reading it perfect angles. Which kind of player are you out there?
I'm more like Brooks. Get a number, and I wish I had his power like a lot of us do. But I just go with a number. What feels right, hit the ball. I mean, and so I do have a rangefinder, and so whatever it is, if I'm within 5 yards, I'm happy, right? So if the number says 145 and I hit it 150, great.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, and I'm a total field player. It's all about feel and rhythm, flow kind of thing.
For sure.
Well, I've played with you, Dig. You do have the rhythm and the feel, man, and you can hit it a long way. Hey, everybody, we're on the father-son coast-to-coast hotline with Dig Appaya from Kinsale Country Club in Powell, Ohio. Kinsale named after one of the courses over there in the UK.
Yeah.
And bringing it home here as we get ready for the British Open, looking at some of these players, everybody loves Rory. He's 16 to 1. Everybody likes him in this setting because he's played a lot of these courses and he's won over there. He's had 5 top 5 finishes in the Open. So what do you think about Rory? Can he finally come back and do something here?
Yeah, he missed the cut. So he missed the cut too. So 2 years ago, right, there was no Open last year. So 2 years ago, when Shane won, it was in Northern Ireland. Rory missed the cut. He missed the cut at the Scottish Open last weekend. So he, and he is, probably the most loved Englishman, the British person, right?
Northern Irishman.
I think he's due. I think he's due to show up. So and personally, I'm a big Rory fan. So I want to see him in the mix because I think when Rory's in the mix, it really adds a lot of excitement. So I'm looking for him to come back. I really am.
Okay, well, hey, we want to get your pick here, Dig. We want to know who you think is going to drink out of the claret jug this year. Who's going to win the British Open?
All right, so you want me to give you that pick of then my long shot, or you want me to give you my long shot first?
Hey, however you want to
let's hear the one who's going to win it first, and then your long shot.
So I think Rahm's going to win it. I think he just is coming in.
Smart man.
You're going chalk.
I went chalk too, Dig.
Yeah, I mean, you got to ride the horse that kind of brought you there, right? And I mean, Rahm is, he's just playing lights out, and and the other thing is, I mean, I checked out the weather forecast. It's going to be benign, guys. Like low wind, temperatures in the high 60s, 70s. Are you kidding me? For the British for the Open, and like rain, 10% chance of rain. So it's going to be
Right. It's going to be
Smooth
dry
sailing out there.
dry and sunny, but there is going to be some wind. I saw a little bit of wind, but because it's on the coast, you're picking up that coastal
You're gonna
wind
pick
off
up
the
wind,
water.
but I mean, the high was like maybe 17 miles an hour, which is like nothing.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
For those guys, is nothing.
Yeah. So I mean, but not so. Temperatures are going to be mild, low wind for an open weekend, and low chance of rain. So anyway,
No trouble for anybody. Who do you like for your dark horse, man?
So I'm a big Louis Oosthuizen guy.
Oh, I like that bet.
Louis 30-1. Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? He's a ball striker, man, and he shows up at big events. I mean, he was there at Kiowa when Phil won. He was right
definitely
there.
could win it.
Yeah, I mean, and Louis been there. He's bottom line, he's a good ball striker. He's patient, so he's my outside pick.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Louis always does show up, and he just is right there, but he never can pull it out. The other guy that's right behind him in the odds that I'd like to get your opinion on. Another British guy, Tommy Fleetwood, kind of waiting on his first major here. Got the beautiful flow. What do you think about him? I think he might be a dark horse in this too. He's good odds, but I like him a lot.
Fairway Jesus, as they call him, right?
Yeah, fairway Jesus.
No, he's another good pick. And the other guy I'd probably throw in the mix would be Ian Poulter.
Yeah.
He's a gritty player. And those are all the Ryder Cup guys, right? So
yep.
Any of those guys could I mean, if they like Curtis, right? You find your game, like Darren Clark at 42 found his game that weekend. I mean, you don't have to hit it far. It's a British Open. The ball runs forever. So it doesn't, it doesn't help Bryson, doesn't help the DJ or the bombers because you don't need to bomb it. I mean, you can hit a 3-iron 280 yards.
I know. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. Well, what are your thoughts now? The past couple majors, this one coming up, how does it feel with no Tiger right now? And maybe the fact that we saw Tiger's last major ever potentially, if he doesn't come back.
Yeah, I hate to count him out, but first of all, it's a good thing he survived. I mean, he could have very easily died in that wreck. I mean, I've been to that area of San Diego where he crashed, and I don't know if you guys have, but I mean, it is like this, right? And for him to walk away with just a broken leg, not just, I mean, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, it definitely takes away from the excitement without Tiger being there, because, he's always in the hunt. He brings a lot of excitement, brings all the fans out, even though this is going to be a pretty packed venue, I'm thinking, because they are letting fans back in, which is great. So hope to see him back, man. He's been probably the best guy for the game. Look at all the purses and look at all the guys who are making millions on tour who you really have never heard of.
All right, Dick, we got about a minute left of the show, 60 seconds. We got your pick. We got Jon Rahm is Dig's pick. We got Louis as the long shot from Dig. I want to zoom back out and talk about the bigger picture before we wrap up here. Looking at the final major of the year, we had these other majors. April, Matsuyama wins the Masters. We got Phil taking the PGA in May. June, Rahm wins. And now we got this one coming up. We're looking back at this year, 2021. Anything kind of strike you as something that would represent that year or surprise you for 2021?
Well, I think the feud between Bryson and Brooks. I mean, we've never seen two top players going at it like that.
Yeah,
that is true.
It's been kind of weird, and especially with Brooksy telling fans at the memorial, if you get kicked out, you get a case of beer on me. So I mean,
that was awesome.
Was pretty ballsy. So I think that's stuck out at me, and
it's going to be something to watch for the future. Those two guys, you're right.
They got a long time together. It's going to be fun.
It is, and by the way, with Phil winning, I wouldn't count Phil out because he's so damn creative. He can hit all those little shots. He's won, over there before. So it'll be good to see kind of Phil in the mix, because you don't have to be a young guy to win out there, as a lot of the winners have proven. You just
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a fun weekend.
Oh yeah.
Hey, y'all, if you're a fan of early morning sports, this is the week for you, Team Money. Coverage of the Open Championship starts on NBC at 1:30 a.m. Eastern on Thursday morning and Friday, and then 5 a.m. on Saturday, Sundays when it starts on NBC. Get the coffee going, scramble the eggs, cook some bacon,
Let's
settle
go.
in for some morning golf, y'all. We hope you had fun. We love you. If you like the show, press the like and subscribe. Look for us on all the platforms at Father, Son, and Holy Sport. And Dig, thanks for coming on to the Father, Son, Coast to Coast Hotline. And best of luck to you out there on the links at Kinsale this year.
Thank you, guys. A pleasure being on with you all. And I'm going to miss you all on Saturday. Have fun out there, and we'll catch up. And Team Money, I'll see you in San Fran.
All right. We'll catch you soon. See you later, man.
All right.
Thanks, guys.